This is Abnormal Entertainment.
There is nothing like watching a movie on the big screen, and with MoviePass, you can see unlimited movies every month from Abnormal Entertainment. Head to abnormalentertainment.com and click on the MoviePass banner to get your first month free. And after that, it's only $30 a month to see unlimited movies, even on opening day. Go as many times as you want. Have a blast with MoviePass and abnormalentertainment.com.
Maskerpiece Theater's here. I'm the Masked Blogster, but I'm going to turn it over to Frankie G, the host of Kayfabe with Frankie G, and normally here with us as well. So I'll let you take it away.
My second job is, of course, part-time Mad Libs hoster. So we'll go ahead and get started with this.
I think you were the host last time you were on, weren't you?
Yes, Uncle Bears. I did both Uncle Bears episodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We haven't seen you in a long time.
Right.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute. I have priorities, and that includes Yankees playoff baseball. Go Yanks.
Go Yankees.
Okay.
So, Blogster, we'll start with you. How about an adjective?
An adjective. That is something that is descriptive. Smelly. That was a stalling tactic.
Mini Mandy, a noun. And please don't make it a proper noun.
Jerk. Pitcher.
Blogster, another adjective.
Adjective. See, I'm usually rapid fire with this kind of stuff, but I'm not today.
How can you be when you're usually
Bright.
the one hosting?
Right. Exactly. Right. Because I'm not too bright today.
Mini Mandy, a plural noun.
Rings.
Blogster, a number.
5.
Mini Mandy, another number.
12.
That's weird for you.
I know.
Blogster, a noun.
Noun. Toenail.
Ew.
Mini Mandy, a person in the room.
There's only 3 of us.
Kinda
She's trying to pick out pictures.
narrows your options.
Darth Vader.
That painting is still there.
Both
It's
of
amazing.
them.
Wait. Oh, no. I just saw someone
Next,
else.
go ahead.
No, it's
Seth Rollins.
okay.
Is he in here?
He's on that TV right there
There you go.
for WWE 2K18.
There you go.
Blogster, a noun.
Noun. Tights.
That's plural.
Is it, though? Just one. Okay, a singlet.
Singlet. Mini Mandy, another noun.
Jupiter.
You and your damn proper nouns when it doesn't ask for one.
It's a place.
Blogster, noun.
Booger.
Mini Mandy, person in room.
Seriously?
Lots of silence.
Let's go with Homer.
Homer. Blogster, noun.
My goodness. Jenga block.
Mini Mandy, plural noun.
Games.
Blogster, verb ending in ing.
Farting. Farting. Farting.
I heard you the first time. I
know.
just wanted you to keep saying it.
I know. We're doing it for those of you listening in your car and at home, and
Put that on a loop.
exactly.
Mini Mandy, number.
13.
There it is. Blogster, adjective.
Harry.
You.
Mini Mandy, for what I believe is a record, third time a person in the room.
Gee whiz.
The Hulk.
And finally, Blogster, a noun.
A noun. Ball hair.
Oh, wow. You have no idea how perfect that one is. Okay. Fresh out of the WWE Mad Libs book, this one is called Limited Time Offer.
Oh, no.
WWE fans know that when it comes to smelly moments in sports entertainment, there's only one pitcher in town. And now, for the bright price of only 49 rings, you can own the top 5 moments in WWE history. That's 12% off the retail price. See the historic King of the Toenail tournament when Seth Rollins fell off the top of a singlet. Remember when Big Show broke through the steel Jupiter using nothing but his own booger? And who could forget the classic moment when Daniel Bryan jumped on Homer all the way from the top of the Jenga block? Yes, ladies and games, you can own all these heart-farting moments on this 13-disc DVD set. But you must act now. The first 100 callers will receive a hairy bonus DVD that includes footage of the Hulk shaving the Miz's ball hair.
Yes.
And
Oh,
That
man.
last line.
I don't know if I'm upset or happy that a small
Yeah.
part of me wants to see that.
Right. Well, good
That's
job.
great.
Yeah.
Well done,
This
everybody.
This is normally the crew that does kayfabe with Frankie
Yeah.
G. So I thought, yeah, why not? We should do the. I pulled out the wrestling Mad Libs. Not that we have to wait for that kind of moment. Just,
You know.
I want to get some more Mad Libs. I know. I mean, not that we've had any bad ones,
No, of course not.
but
But variety
nice
is
to-
the spice of
It's
life.
fun.
a little bit of variety.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I don't have my top 5 list, so we'll skip over those for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And I was so excited.
We'll get them next couple weeks.
Can we do the top 5 games that the Yankees won tonight?
Yes.
Sure, go for it. They won one tonight.
And one yesterday. And one
Sorry.
For
tomorrow.
those listening now, if you got it right away, provided that I send this to Kevin on time, it was about 4 nights ago. So,
Yeah, right?
True.
True.
yeah.
We're very excited about it. I need something to be excited about. My other sports team that I like is
Have they won yet?
depressing. Yes.
Oh, yeah, they beat the 49ers.
They've won twice.
Have they now?
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Not when it matters.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I
Football
don't know.
season's been weird, man.
It's
It has
it's
been
a
weird.
weird football season.
I can't pick any of the games right.
Man,
I can't
all I
either.
did was pick favorites for my pool that I'm in. 4 games.
Yeah, dogs have been killing it
Fun.
this year, all
Yeah.
season long.
Yeah. It's been crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, what is going on here? Like, I thought, okay, you know what? At least I'll be in it for the end of the week. Like, I should be at least close to in it. So I didn't feel good about any of the upsets. I'm like, I don't know.
Well, you're probably happy with the addition of Adrian Peterson. It looks like the Cardinals seem to have gotten a little bit of their mojo back.
It looks that way. I'm
At
not
the
going
very
to get
least,
too
they're not-
excited yet.
They were a very morose team to start the season. Like
Yeah.
you could tell it was wearing on them, and this seems to have rejuvenated them at the very least. So I'd expect
Yeah.
to see some more competitiveness out of them.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're competitive, right? Like, I didn't. After a while, I'm like, okay, yeah, Frankie G's probably right. 5-win season, maybe.
Right.
Could be. Still could be.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough out there right
That
now, and
defense has to stay awake.
yeah, that's the problem. And the offensive line needs to stay healthy, and they
Yeah.
also need to put in the right offensive linemen. They have not been doing that.
I mean, this was probably the most, like, in sync.
Yeah,
That
how
they've
Earl
been-
Watford has been
It was
on
their
the,
most complete game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Far and away.
yeah, but I mean that defense fell out midway, though. I mean,
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think BA was right. I think they were just surprised. I don't think they expected to get run on so much because Bucks have a really good run defense. So I think they were just surprised. I think the next few games is going to be more telling
It'll
on
be
how
the
this
real
season's
measuring
going to
stick
go.
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But at least there's a glimmer of hope now where there previously was not.
Yeah.
I'm interested as to what this London game is going to be like, because two different schools of thought on it. Cardinals got there early.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
St. Louis isn't getting there until about a day or two before. It's 2 or 3 days. Or was it 2 or 3 days?
I think
Friday night, I think, is when they're going to get there.
Friday night is when they're getting in. Yeah.
And Adrian Peterson's already been there this year.
Yeah.
And he's like, it took me 2 days just to get acclimated and just get my body right.
Right.
He's like,
Yep.
I'm glad we're going early because there's no way that we would have been.
I'm happy that, Cardinals management made that request for the schedule, knowing that they were going to be in London.
Yeah.
They asked, can we go after a home game? And I think that was a big deal. Deal. You're either not having to go from an away game or you're not having to fly home, get everything, and then fly again. You're cutting out a bunch of travel there.
We keep trying to send the Colts there, but stupid England keeps sending them back.
Keeps trying to send the Jaguars there. It's the wrong team, bro. Wrong team.
No, I just meant to lose them.
Yeah, they just want to send
Shut
them
up.
over there.
Although the Jaguars play good football there, so I probably
Yeah, it's
should
the only
not.
place they play good football is in London.
I don't get it.
Well, they've got it figured out.
Yeah.
I mean, when they get there, they kind of know what to do now.
It's where all their
Whereas
fans are.
the other teams, they don't know. I'm sure the Jaguars, they know, we're going to stay at this hotel. This is what we
Yep.
do. This is, these are the curfews we put in place. I think they just know what to do now, as opposed to some of the other teams are like, oh, look at everything here, here. And they're just like, no, we were just here
The
a week
Jaguars
ago.
are like when Ron Swanson went to London in Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
He sees Big Ben, he goes, oh, look, a clock. We don't have those in America.
Right?
Exactly.
I like BA's statement. I was like, we're not going to London for a vacation. They can go there in the off season. This is a work trip. I'm like, yeah, because that's the most annoying thing. When you see football teams go out there and then, the day before, 2 days before, they're going out and doing touristy stuff. I'm like, you should be working.
Right.
Are you going to be ready for your game, or are you going to be bloated because you ate food you're not
Yeah,
used
'cause
to
you're
eating?
Just too busy having spotted dick.
Well, I
Right.
mean,
Yeah.
that's every day for those guys.
Oh man.
So, anyway.
Yeah, so what do you got, Blogster? What's going
You
on
know
in the
what?
world?
Not much going on in the world. No, actually, there's a ton going on in the world. So,
There
Blasto
is.
the Clown has been published by Bunny 17 Media.
Yes.
Yay!
So very exciting stuff
yeah,
going on over
you-
at Bunny 17.
Yeah, so you guys listening, you can go to Amazon. It's on Amazon Prime, so it doesn't cost any extra to have it shipped. There's also another book called Unmasked.
Unmasked,
It's a sketchbook
sketchbook.
by
Ooh,
Dalen
yeah.
Beaker, and you can pick that up. If you get it through Bunny 17 Media, Kevin has got it worked out to where... So on the sketchbook, there's a big blank spot on it. The artist will draw a picture on it. If you haven't figured out who that is yet, he will draw a picture on it for you. I think it's...
I don't think he's too bright. He's the first person to ever offer a sketchbook as an audiobook. I don't.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to work yet.
Anyway, yeah, no, that's so. I think it's like $6 for the book, on $6 or $7 for the book. It's like
That's a
$10
great-
with
great
a
deal.
$10 if you want a sketch on it. So
Nice.
just get the sketch on it. Also look for us at Tucson Comic-Con. On hey, look, it's Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Hi.
And
Yeah.
if you want to grab a microphone, you can. Okay, but Tucson Comic-Con, we'll be there. We're gonna be we'll
Boy,
have
will
all those
we
books.
ever. We
Yeah.
will be
Yeah.
there.
We will
We're
be
gonna be
there.
all
We got,
over the
We'll be
place.
there.
multiple panels.
We have panels going on. We'll be there in a media capacity. Pretty sure Kevin's got a table.
Yep, we have a table.
So we will be all over that joint.
Kevin and Dalen have a table,
Yes.
and they will be selling books like crazy. Hopefully,
Come find us.
Oh,
Come say hi.
Yeah, come say hi. Even if you don't buy a book, come say hi.
If you like what you see, buy something. No pressure, but at least
No
come say
pressure.
hi.
Yeah, come say
Yeah.
hi.
Absolutely.
And if you mention this, I will give you a sketch with a book if you buy it. One of those
Hey.
two.
Oh, so
Or
you,
the artist.
so you
will.
know the artist,
Artist.
then?
I know the artist, so yeah, I'll put in a good word, and he'll make sure that you get a sketch with it. If you go, Rose is going to be there too.
Rose.
Oh,
all right.
Rose.
Yeah.
Nice.
She'll
I
be
mean,
dressed as Dilbert. Sorry, I gave it away.
Yeah.
Totally. No.
I know our table's set. Do we know if our times for the panels are set?
As far as I know, So if you
We
want
still have those tentative ones they initially put out.
Yeah.
That's my thought process. Well,
I don't foresee those changing.
Yeah.
No, they shouldn't.
the table's going to be A26. So
to
you
know.
can come and find them there.
Okay, see you in
And
a little
then
bit.
our times for the panels. So we've got 4. That's
Count
a
'em.
lot of times.
Count
so
'em.
we're doing a Maskerpiece Theater live podcast. On
I'll be at
Friday.
that one.
I'll be at that
I
one.
can definitely make that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I could fit that in.
I'll be able to fit that one in.
That-
You guys are in charge of all of them, I'm thinking, because Kevin and Dalen will be busy.
Busy. I
And
know, right?
I don't know where I'll
6:30
be.
to 7:20 is that one. We don't have room numbers yet. That's what we're missing.
That's what we're missing.
Saturday we have 2. We've got the worst of the 1980s at 3:30, and the worst of the 90s at 6:30, and then we've got worst of the 21st century on Sunday at 12:30.
Okay.
Those will be fun.
Yeah.
I love talking bad movies.
Yeah, I love talking movies.
Sure.
That was the most fun we did at Phoenix Comic-Con that year.
Absolutely, that was a blast.
Yeah, we had a really good crowd, and
Everyone was
we
really
like
active.
to be interactive with that. So
Yeah.
I don't know how much of it you heard, Frank, but we just had people just yell out or say movies that they didn't like or
They were bad.
have a fondness,
Yeah.
like so bad they're good type of thing.
Yeah, it was like
And then we just discussed it, and
it was a lot of
found
fun.
out that I watch a lot of bad movies.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's
man.
where I'm at.
There's one thing we will never run out of. It's bad movies to discuss.
Yeah.
Yep. Which was great.
But there's some of them that I still have such a fondness for them. I'm like, I know how bad it is, but I like it.
Of course.
I think
There's so many action
my
movies
favorite- my
that I just love.
My favorite part was there was some guy who was like, "You like that movie?" I was like, "Dude, I was 3.
Right?
What do you expect?"
Yeah, when
Of course
people
I liked
say that,
it.
like, it depends on when you grew up. I mean,
Yeah.
like we got a monster countdown that we were supposed to do, and you'll get that one in a couple weeks.
We'll get to it.
We'll get to it.
We've got
I
a
just-
busy few weeks coming up.
Yeah, I
so
like that one.
Pardon our dust.
But I know that Kevin put Pumpkinhead on his. When Pumpkinhead
That's
came
appropriate.
out, he and I were like 12 years old.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was some scary shit.
Yeah.
I watched it with Mrs. Blogster and our little one. They're like, "This is pretty stupid." I'm like, "I know it's stupid, but it's the '80s."
Foster, you and I have discussed this on a podcast before. I think it was when it was just you and I. E.T.'s on my list. Still terrified of that little fucker.
Yeah,
Sorry.
It's understandable.
it's understandable.
It's understandable.
Yeah, yeah, you were quite young at that point.
How old do you think I am? I'm not going to give it away here on the
You're
air, but
younger
just out of
than me is what
curiosity.
I'm saying.
That's correct, but
Yeah, that's all I'm saying is you're younger than me, and I was pretty young when I saw it. 'Cause I'm pretty sure my sister took me to the theater to see that one.
I did not see that in theaters.
You weren't
Hey, I
born.
didn't see it in the theater.
I know.
Definitely had it on VHS though.
Yeah.
It was one of
I
those
did-
weird cassettes that had the green
Yeah.
flap on it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole thing, the whole casing was black except for
But
the
except
flap
for the
was
one
green.
flap that
Yep.
comes up when you put it in the
That's,
VCR.
that's what I saw it
That's some
on.
nostalgia right there for
I
you.
know.
Yep.
And then you put it in the rewind machine because you didn't want to burn out your VCR
So, yep.
rewinding it.
Fancy.
Top
Be a
load,
decent
top
human
load
be-
VCR.
Yeah.
Top load.
Be a
Yeah.
decent human being, ladies and gents. Be kind, rewind.
Yep. Have you guys ever seen that movie?
Be kind rewind.
I've seen
Yeah.
parts
No.
of it, not all of it.
I remember it being pretty stupid, but I remember enjoying it.
Yeah.
Because they, I guess all the tapes at this video store got destroyed and, like, recorded over.
Oh, no.
So I think it's Jack Black and Mos Def. I think they're the people in the movie.
Yeah, I think that's
So-
correct.
And so they just refilm all these movies on their own. And so, like, and then they become these, like, cult
Your
favorites
favorites, yeah.
amongst the town. Like, oh my God, we got to see you guys do Ghostbusters. All right.
All right.
And they make a Ghostbusters movie. And
See, now you've piqued my interest. I want to at least have a fun watch of that.
yeah, it's a fun one.
It's fun.
It's not great, right? It's
Yeah.
not a
It's
great
not
movie,
like-
but
it's-
it's worth watching.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like a, hey, man, it's Saturday morning. I don't have anything to do.
You got HBO, so
I do.
It's
Yeah.
on the Now or Go app, whichever one you have.
Yeah. It's worth watching. I'll finish it
Done
someday.
and done.
Yeah.
Once I finish getting through the 60 hours of crap on my DVR.
Oh man.
I got to catch up on so many shows.
Yeah, I'm so far behind. And so since the last podcast, yes, I have been watching. I'm not like one a day, but
Yeah.
we've watched quite a few horror movies in the house.
Yes.
Nice.
And so even the little one, she's like, "What movie are we watching tonight?" All right, I'm in. I know. I've been wanting to do some like actual, work around the house, but
It's
I'm like,
not necessarily a horror movie, but the last couple of days anyway, I've wanted to really watch Silence of the Lambs.
I
It's
love
good.
that
I
movie.
don't have it, and I need to find it.
I own it.
but it does have
I watch a
the
lot.
elements.
Yeah.
So
That
yeah, I don't
movie's
blame
so
you.
good. That's so good.
Yeah. Every time I watch it, I'm like, yep. It still ranks right up there.
It
Yeah, it
still
holds up
it
so
holds
and
up.
it really holds up
It
well.
holds
yeah.
up. I don't.
Because what was that, 92?
Or 3.
It's in that. It's in that.
It's
window.
in that
area.
early 90s.
Yeah.
It's
91
not,
maybe.
Yeah,
I think it might be 91.
It's not the infamous 94, but
No.
it's around there.
Yeah.
I just remember the first time I watched that, like, it blew my mind.
Yeah.
91.
Yeah. Okay.
91.
So, yeah, I remember watching the Oscars that year, and Hopkins got a standing ovation.
Right.
As he
Like,
deserved.
Yeah, I mean,
That
there's
was-
just certain...
Miggs was robbed. Should have been Best Supporting Actor.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It was.
sorry. But yeah, it's kind of funny. You can go, it's one that you really can go back to
Absolutely.
and just say, yep, that is...
And there's so many iconic scenes in it too that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people who haven't seen it watch it, and they're like, so that's what people were quoting.
Right. Yeah.
Was she a big fat girl?
Pretty big fat person.
Oh, so good.
It's
Mwah.
great.
So that will not be in the worst of the 90s.
No.
Nope. And if anyone says it, I will ask them to leave.
Yeah.
I'll be like, there's a door.
Yeah.
Go out it.
Great. Mandy kicked out the one person who came to the panel.
One person who came to the
They
panel.
deserved it. They deserved it. 'Cause-
Yeah, I don't know how we got people to come to those other... Well, I guess it was because there was already a panel that...
Yeah.
The room that we
Some
had
holdovers
those...
or
Yeah, that's what it was.
It was,
Yeah, they
yeah.
were just 100% holdovers.
Or people
It
getting
was a-
seats for the next one.
It was a very big room. I
It
was
was
surprised.
a big room, and I was like surprised how many people were in it. I'm like, oh my god!
I mean,
these
it was
people
at
gonna
least half
stay?
full.
And I don't remember many people leaving.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think it was just our people that left. They're like,
I know,
Shoot.
right?
I'm
like,
done
we talk to
listening to
these
them.
people all the time.
we've been hanging out with them this
Leaving.
whole time. We're done. But
But no,
yeah. Hopefully, we have kind of a holdover type thing like
Yeah.
that. I think our problem with Maskerpiece in the past and other things that we've done, it's late at
Dude,
Phoenix
it is.
Comic-Con.
Right.
Like,
It's the
what was that
worst.
one? Like midnight?
Yeah.
They had us going
no,
on.
it
I'm like,
ended at midnight. It was at 11, and the event itself, like downstairs where the booths are,
Yeah, it
closed
was-
at like 7 or 8.
yeah, nobody
I'm
was
like,
there.
nobody's still here. We got
Even-
like people scraggling in that were like too drunk to drive home, and
Or
they just got out of the film
the
festival.
film festival, and they're just like, yeah. I'm like, come on, you don't want to get in your car yet. Let's
Right.
come
Just
watch,
hang out.
Come watch us say stupid things, and then we said stupid things, and
Yep.
but we got
laughed.
reactions. So
They
I'm
Yeah,
like,
a good
come
time
on.
was had by all, from what I hear. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
all
always
the more
have
reason
fun.
to come check it out in Tucson.
Yeah. This time we have Frankie G.
Yay.
I don't know if that's an upgrade or not, but it's true. I will be there.
He'll be there.
Be there. I will probably be drunk.
There's a chance.
It happens.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were still drinking.
Shut up. Gosh. So mean.
So are you guys going to be doing any shopping at Tucson Comic-Con? Is there anything you're looking for, or is it just more the experience? Or
If that,
I mean, I know Blasto books.
That's
I know.
first on my
Oh yeah,
list.
loading up.
Loading
Absolutely
up.
loading up.
First on the list.
People that are listening, watch out.
And
They
by
might
that
buy
I
all of
mean
them.
loading all the unsold copies
These
back into your
back
car.
into your car.
Right,
after the-
probably
Right.
that.
If that one booth where I found the like Tennant and Smith emo little mini pictures is
Yeah, the
there,
mini
I'm
emo pictures,
I'm
yeah.
probably gonna get some more. I
Okay.
really want the Sam and Dean and Castiel ones, and I probably should get that Prince one. 'Cause
Yeah, you killed him.
I did not. It just is ironic.
For me, I can't remember if it was mentioned on air or not, but this will be my first con.
Right.
So I don't
that's
even
right.
know what to look for. I'm
Sure.
basically going to wander around and either go, oh, yes, please, or oh, this is cool, and keep going,
Yeah.
So,
I recommend
Looking to take it
walk
all
the
in.
floor first.
of course, always make a lap or
Which
two
is the-
before you
Lap
start
or-
doing
It's-
anything.
It's hard to do.
honestly the hard part. It, like,
There's Now, don't get me wrong. There's certain times that I know what's coming up, so I'm like, okay, I'm hitting that first.
Yeah.
James O'Barr is going to be there, and when he was at Phoenix Comic-Con, I'm like, I'm making that my first stop. That was my most expensive stop too. He's the creator of The Crow for those.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I got to at least buy a print from him. I hope he can sign a comic book. He charges to sign the comic books, and he's like, I hate doing this.
Yeah.
It's like, but I only want collectors that are going to do this, not people that are just going to throw it on eBay afterward.
Right.
It's like I don't like charging people. I'm like, hey,
If he's going to be
he's
there,
like, no matter what, I don't care. Just you're a cool guy and you're doing this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking to his wife because she's helping run the booth. She's like, well, if you buy, 2 prints, it's this much and this. And there was one that Mrs. Blogster video, so you should get that one. This one's awesome looking. It's this. It had white bars on the side, so it was just the print was right down the middle. It's the crow and the rain and this and James O'Barr's wife says, if you buy this one for an extra X amount of dollars, he'll draw a picture right here for you.
Okay.
Well, let me just pull out a crispy $100
bill.
bill and just buy all this stuff.
Take my money.
Yeah, and she's just like looking at the change. She's like, you want me to throw this in there and even it up? Yep.
Yep.
Let's do it.
I recently found all of my Crow comics. I don't have all of them. I never got number 1. But I do have quite a few. So if he's going to be there, I might take a few down to get signed.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was. I mean, I think it's like $5 to have it signed.
That's
have him
fine.
sign one,
I've
just so you
had
have
these
one.
for so long.
Yeah, and it's nice guy, and
Yep.
he's actually that Pentel brush pen that I use. And
Yeah.
I've been posting pictures of. He's actually the one who told me about it. And he's,
Hi, Matt.
look, it's Matt from the Grid. Not yet. Oh, he wants to whisper in Frank's ear.
Yep. Secrets. Yeah, he was very nice, though. I remember that.
So, yeah, he shows me these. So he showed me the Pentel brush pen,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, well, let me. He's like showing it to me. He's like, normally I use real ink or whatever, or like a actual brush and all that.
Yeah.
But then he's like, I'll make a mess if I'm here.
Yeah.
So I've been using it. I'm like, hell yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I use it, and I'm like, yeah, this is just like a brush. It's awesome. So
I've heard a few people say that
yeah,
about
it's,
it.
It's a lot like a brush. In a lot of ways, it's easier than a brush.
I hear it dries really quickly, too,
It
which
dries
is really
quick,
nice.
so it's nice. Yeah, so that part's nice, especially when I heard about the sketchbook being finished.
Yeah.
That was used.
Yeah. I believe it. And I don't
So-
know what else I have to look and see who else is going to be there. There's way more tables than I expected. When I
For
saw
Tucson?
Yeah, when I saw
there's
the
a lot
map,
of people coming. Yeah, so I'm like, that's awesome.
I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna find some stuff. Like, I know what's gonna happen."
And I've heard from a lot of others that Tucson Comic-Con is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
And it still feels like a Comic-Con
yeah,
as opposed to the Pop Culture Fest. And I know there's because you can still go to panels and
Yeah.
you're not being told to be on a wait list. I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels like a Comic-Con. There's comic books there.
yeah.
There's actual comic book people there.
It's not like totally overtaken by the movie and TV world.
Yeah, because I know there's another con that's coming to town here in Phoenix at
Yeah.
Ace Comic-Con, and I'm like,
Yeah,
Getting a lot of buzz for Ace.
yeah, there's a lot of
Nationwide,
buzz.
They're getting
Yeah.
a lot of buzz.
Yeah, it's. I could see why.
If
I don't
Nationwide
foresee us
is
looking
on
for
your
a.
side.
Yeah, I don't foresee us looking to get a booth there.
no.
Just because I don't
even
think
know
that's gonna be
how
the-
many booths they're gonna have. They don't have very many people
Yeah,
announced.
they're like a scaled down bare bones version of a con, but it's more.
It's more geared towards like the movies and
Yeah.
autographs
Yeah.
and
I mean,
photos.
Chris Evans and
Yeah.
Tom Holland
Holland.
and all these big
Because
names.
let's face it, the con game has gotten quite bloated
Right.
Yes.
in recent years, and I think they're trying to kind of bring it back to what at least a resemblance of its former self.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
think like Ace, a big part of their stuff is, hey, like, yeah, Comic-Con, they're going to be the big, like, a lot of the booths, and it's very variety based, whereas they're very focused on, like, hey, these are the movie actors.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are like sponsors for the movies, and it's just more geared towards that
I don't
world.
think anything's been confirmed, but there's a lot of big name rumors for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Interested to
yeah,
see
just
how that
Chris
develops.
Evans and Tom Holland are the only ones that I know of.
Yeah.
But, I mean, card subject to change,
Right?
as
If
always.
If I've learned anything
If I've learned anything,
in the last 7 years,
man.
card subject to change.
How many times did you see that in the wrestling world, Mandy? If you don't mind talking about that part of the...
Big ones,
Yeah.
twice.
Right? Yeah.
But
I remember that.
Little ones,
There was
like
one.
every fucking
Yeah, well,
week.
every time with those
Okay.
smaller.
The big one is like the worst.
Yeah,
Like that was horrible for me personally
I'm sure.
because I was put in really crappy situation with that.
I think it's the
assume
same one.
I assume you're talking about Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, especially when I kind of knew some people in the back.
Yep.
And one of the security guys, I don't know what his title was or anything, but we're just like, so who's taking Tommy Dreamer's place? He's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Who's taking Tommy Dreamer's place? He's like, how do you know about that? Because he sent me a freaking message that said he's not going to be there.
Yeah.
He's like, what? So I show him my messages from Tommy Dreamer, and I was like, I don't know him. He just answered me.
So-
I tagged him on Twitter, and he sent me a private message. He's like, can't make it there, but there'll be a giant surprise. Oh,
I mean,
And the
thanks.
giant surprise was to fill Dreamer's slot.
Well, it
you
was-
grabbed a luchador mask.
I
and,
wish.
And thus
I
the
wish.
Masked Blogster was born.
it was Giant Bernard
yeah.
filled it, which was fine, and he was a very
he
nice
was
guy.
good. Yeah,
Sure.
They did great.
And it's too bad that
But my personal experience was, hey, Mini Mandy, go into this room full of people that are expecting to do a signing and photo op with Tommy Dreamer and tell them he's not coming.
and
they
it's
need
with
to,
Dom the Bomb,
and they need to
instead.
leave the room. And then people getting upset and saying, no, you can't do that. They paid for this.
Right.
So I'm sitting there,
I
and
didn't
all
pay
of
for
me
it,
of
but-
4'10" female in front of a bunch of much larger people saying, hey guys, sorry, he's not gonna be here. And I'm not a nice person when I get into the wrestling world sometimes.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
It's not,
Yeah.
I get very unfriendly, needless
Yeah.
to say. And I was not
This little
happy.
kitty's got claws.
I didn't talk to her until the promoter set it up.
Yeah.
I really didn't.
I didn't mess with people, and I was very straightforward. I was like, I don't care. Y'all can be mad. I am not getting in any arguments about this. I had nothing to do with it. I had no responsibilities in it. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
And it went all right. It went just fine. The show was good.
Ooh.
Turnout was good.
We have gift certificates to give away.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey now.
To the grid.
So,
'Cause
at
that's
the
where
grid.
we're at. We're at the
so
grid.
yeah, so anybody that's in the Arizona area and you're listening to this, find Masked Blogster at Masked Blogster on Twitter. And what should we have people say? It's a gift certificate. Pick any 4 cans or bottles. Limit 1 premium beer, and also one gift certificate, 1 hour of virtual reality, and a large pizza.
Why don't we do like a photo contest? They can
Ooh,
print
a photo
out
contest,
the
even
Maskerpiece
better.
Theater logo
Yes.
and take a picture of it and or themselves with the logo, and the best location as judged on by us.
Yeah.
The best 2 because there's 2
Yeah.
gift certificates.
Yeah. Best
Yeah.
2.
I have to stress this very importantly. No nudes. We don't want to see the logo hanging off any dongers or anything like that.
Now
So
go for it. Now go for it.
I
Send 'em-
knew he was going to go
Send them
there.
to
Nope.
Jersey Gin.
No.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah, go
if they're
for it.
flaccid.
Yeah,
No,
you got
I'm
to
of
tag
course
Jersey
kidding.
Gin in
Whatever
there.
you feel
No,
necessary.
whatever you guys feel necessary.
Yeah, go for it.
But yeah, we're gonna pick fun, creative. But yeah, we have gift certificates for pick any 4 cans or bottles, and also more of an all ages type thing. 1 hour of VR and a large pizza
Hey, that's
at
a
the
good
Grid,
deal.
525 South Gilbert Road, Mesa, Arizona 85204. Find us on Twitter. Also, you could do it on the Maskerpiece Theater fan page on Facebook.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hashtag it
Yeah,
with MTP.
yeah.
Or
MPT.
MPT. There
Yeah,
we go.
Just print off the logo and get to snapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, go nuts.
Or hold your other friend's phone with the logo on it or something. Get creative.
Be creative.
Get something with the logo in it.
Love to see what you guys come up with.
That'd be awesome.
It'll be fun.
Pretty good prizes, actually.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Well, I was talking to the owner Matt here, and he was talking about some things. I'm like, okay, yeah, we'll do something. And he comes at me with this. I'm like, okay.
Sounds good.
He went even bigger than I thought. So
Yeah.
No,
good
that's
for
very
him.
nice of him.
Yeah, these are
We do
great
love
prizes.
it here at the Grid.
Yeah.
Great
They do-
folks down here.
And they have a lot of fun stuff going on through the week. They have bands that come out and play. They have game tournaments.
They have trivia.
They have trivia.
Extraordinarily loud pinball machines.
It's not loud right now, but
No.
it is Pink Floyd The Wall right now.
Yeah,
so if
I
it
see
did
that.
start playing,
We've officially gotten
would be
how long
fine.
into this without that thing firing up?
right.
I know,
That's pretty
it's
good.
kind of surprising.
Won't be too bad.
We like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Frank is
I
being
have- my
volunteered.
second job is calling. I'll be back.
Frank's being voluntold to do something right now.
Right? He does it so well.
Yeah,
It's the
no, it's
Flash
good.
T-shirt.
It is. They get it done fast.
No,
He's
yeah,
wearing
absolutely.
a purple suit like the Joker, so
I know, it's great. But absolutely, yeah. Come down here, check things out. Some great pinball machines right now.
oh my god, the pinball machines kill it.
And I think, was
I
it the
would
month
go-
of October, it's 50 cents?
Yeah, something like that. Super, and they're new. They're newer pinball machines.
yeah.
They're not, these aren't.
They're not old ones that
no.
are, like, slow and crabby. These are really good games.
Man, that Walking Dead is ridiculous. That
Yeah.
Dark Knight one.
The
holy
Dark Knight was
crap.
good. I really like the Star Trek one.
Star Trek
I had
is
fun
good.
with Star Trek.
Iron Man's fun.
Iron Man was fun.
Ghostbusters
The only
is
one I
just the
didn't,
one.
Yeah, the
I
only one
love
I
it.
didn't like was Wizard of Oz, but I think they changed it up. I'm not
Yeah, I
sure.
don't know. I didn't play that one.
It was all
yet,
right.
but and it's not even that it wasn't that it's bad. It's just not as good as those other ones.
Exactly.
Yeah, like,
And we didn't
just the
even
stuff that,
we didn't even list them all. They have
No,
other
they have a
pinball
whole bunch
machines here.
more.
It's crazy.
yeah.
And
Oh,
50 cents
Dance
a game.
Dance Revolution.
Oh yeah, Dance Dance Revolution's here.
Tastier.
We can hear that. That's what's going off instead of that pinball machine.
Yeah,
I'd rather listen to Pink Floyd though,
yeah.
but that's okay.
It's okay. But they also have Giant Jenga. They have
They have a
foosball,
Legos table.
Legos, yeah. And it's awesome here.
They've got stuff for everyone, and I mean they have Killer Bee or Queen Bee. So if
Killer
Killer Queen.
Queen.
There we go.
Yeah.
I knew I'd get there. If you can get a large group, that was a lot of fun.
Man,
I
that was
enjoyed.
good.
I enjoyed winning.
Yeah, it
was
was 3 on
great.
2. Just saying.
Still, victory.
Yeah,
We don't have to fight fair. We just have to fight.
yeah. It was tough. It was. I was just like, man, because it's up to 5 on 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's insane. It's so good.
And they record you while you're playing, so you can like see that later.
Yeah.
It's great.
So good. Yeah. So pretty awesome.
I like it. I dig the Grid, and they've got a great beer selection.
Yeah, they're big on craft beer,
Yep. It's a lot of
and
fun.
they have they get a lot of different breweries to come in.
They
so,
do. 8 bits here
Yeah.
for their event today.
If you can have a really delicious beer from Mother Bunch, you're doing really well.
Oh, Mother Bunch is so good.
That's right.
I enjoy Mother Bunch.
I don't know if he actually worked for Mother Bunch.
I
but
don't know, but he had the shirt on, and
He had the shirt on.
I like Mother Bunch.
They are good. They're
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully we get some more
Beer.
more people in here because we
Yeah.
we had Uncle Bears in here. So those of you that listened to was
That-
it last week or the week before?
I think it was the week before.
a couple weeks before. Anyway, we did. Yeah, it was because
Yeah.
that's when we did all the dog top 5s.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right. Which was fun. That was
Yeah.
fun. Not very surprising answers, but they're still fun.
No, but I mean it was pretty interesting with the what people came up with.
Yeah.
Their favorite cartoon dogs and their favorite Snoop Dogg songs. And
I like that Snoop Dogg song one. There were songs that people wrote about I didn't think about, and I was like, oh yeah, he's
Oh, yeah.
in that. I forgot.
yeah, there's stuff that I'm like, really? That's the one you came up with?
Right.
California Girls by Katy Perry featuring Snoop Dogg. Okay.
Sure.
That's recent.
Yeah.
It's fun. Daisy
Oh.
Dukes, bikinis on top.
Yep. Oh, Katy Perry. She gone crazy, but that's okay.
Probably.
I feel
I
like
don't know.
something's about to happen behind me,
Yeah.
and I can't see it.
They don't know how to play Jenga.
What?
Yeah.
Who doesn't know how to play Jenga?
Well, they have their own rules.
Okay.
Why are we whispering?
We're talking about the people behind us.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's
Back-
okay.
Anyway.
Back from Frankie G's Barcade Management Service.
Right.
So,
Look at that. Cleared a spot over there. So much room for activities.
Right?
Are those power tools?
No.
No.
No. Why did you let us do this?
So I feel like we have to talk about the latest movie trailers that dropped.
Man. So
Yes.
I've only seen
I'm
Black
right there with
Panther.
you. I haven't seen very many of them.
that new Black Panther one. Wow.
It looks
Yes.
sick.
Man. Yeah, they blew it out the water with that.
Yeah.
The one that absolutely crushed my spirit was Justice League. It
that
looks
was-
bad.
It just doesn't look good. It's
It
unfortunate.
hurts.
And I know I say that I want it to do well, and I talk crap about it, but I don't want it to be poor.
Is it just me, or does it seem like the whole movie is CGI background?
It's all
Yeah.
CGI. And not in a good way. Because
No, you're right,
We've
yeah.
had proof that all CGI can work. I saw the Jungle Book. All
Right.
CGI can work. They are not making that shit work.
No, they're just making it look this weird. It just
They're
doesn't
trying to make it
cool.
look like the page of a comic book, which does
Yeah.
not translate.
Yeah, it
Not
doesn't
like that.
work.
Anyway.
It doesn't work.
It just, especially when you are trying to. When I hear the DC fans that hate Marvel,
I've been
DC fans that hate Marvel. When I say this,
I've been up Mini Mandy's nose about bad mouthing this movie,
right.
and this crushed me.
I've been
Yeah.
saying this from the start. It's not
But
going to
you
be
were
good.
saying it's sight unseen, which was what was pissing me off.
They
Sadly-
have one movie. They have
sadly,
one
you-
movie to stand on.
You
One.
turned out to be correct.
They have one movie to stand on. That's not enough for me to think that DC isn't going to play with our hearts and then crush them 10 seconds into the fucking movie. Like,
Yeah.
I have no faith that they're going to give us anything decent for characters that should not be that hard to put on a motion picture film.
Yeah, because you're right, Frank. When you say trying to make it look like the comic book on the screen, but this is supposed to be this steeped in a world of realism,
Right.
And
This
you
is
don't
the
make it look
whole
real whatsoever.
Movement we've been doing with comic book movies and why they've done so well recently.
Right.
You know, it's because we did. We took those characters, put them in the real world, even with powers and aliens and
Yeah.
unbelievable shit. We made it.
Made it
I
seem-
didn't do
Yeah.
it, but they made it seem
It's
Real
relatable.
and feasible.
It's
Yeah,
it's
completely
relatable.
believable.
It's relatable.
Like, and if you want to go with a stylistic type of thing, maybe you do it with a different property. Like
Yeah.
Sin City was amazing.
right. Exactly. You
works.
can't do it
Sin
with
City
these
was
characters.
incredible. Yeah, you don't make Sin City with Superman.
You want to do Booster Gold like this? I'm on board with that. That would
Right.
work for
That
me.
would be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You don't do it with Justice League.
No.
I mean,
No, especially because they're on Earth.
They
I mean, that's the other, like,
And if every other DC property fails miserably, the only one that better be good is Booster Gold. God damn it.
right?
I love Booster Gold.
I mean,
Yeah.
at this point, how have you not learned anything from what Marvel's put out there?
I think they're just so dead set on being different from Marvel
Exactly.
instead
They
of
want
like,
to separate themselves, and
Yeah,
they're
they-
shooting themselves in the foot instead.
and
You
it-
can
it's-
find ways to be different.
yeah, do it like you do in the comic books.
Yeah.
They make better comic books. They
Way better
really
comic
do.
books, yeah.
Their comic books are
You
way
can
better
read
right
a
now.
DC book
today.
and you can read a Marvel book, and you can see the difference in style and tone almost immediately.
Yeah.
You can do that in the movies without completely screwing your neighbor's dog in the
Right.
process.
Yeah, because a Marvel book. I'm just talking about today. I'm not talking about. So, those of you listening, don't attack me on Twitter and talk about how great the X-Men was in the '80s. I know it was.
Yeah, I'm still going to
Yeah.
attack you.
Yeah, but yeah, you can attack me.
I'm doing it now.
Yeah,
All I'm
I got a picture of peanut butter on a bagel. It's no big deal.
yes.
And scene.
Great.
Scene.
All
But
I'm
no,
saying-
but yeah, but I mean, but right today, DC Comics are better right now.
Yeah.
Today.
I honestly think for this movie, the only things that are going to be worth our time are going to be Wonder Woman. I kind of have high hopes for the Flash. I actually like him a little bit more after this trailer.
Nope.
Not how they portray him, but his character work. I'm
No,
pretty
Grant
okay
Gustin ruined Flash, all other incarnations of
Well, I'm
Flash
gonna
for me.
s-
At this
I'm-
point in time, who knows down the road?
I
but-
know
Right.
Grant is the Flash, and I get that, and he is the Flash, and that's great.
And his
I get
and
it.
his
I already
costume
pointed
looks
out that
cooler.
I already pointed out that's what you're wearing.
Yep.
But I still have hopes for that character in the movie. Wonder Woman's going to be probably the star of it, and I still think Ben Affleck's going to turn out great. I think he was a good Batman.
I do too.
I think those are
It
going to
was
be
the
the
rest
three
of the
things.
shit around him that didn't
Yeah.
work.
I am fully aware that I do not think that Aquaman's going to be good. I'm going to enjoy looking at him, but I don't think I'm going to like how they portray the character.
Every time we talk about Aquaman, she starts percolating like a coffee pot, man.
I'm openly stating I don't think he's going to be a good Aquaman. I'm going to enjoy looking at him, but I don't think it's going to be a good Aquaman.
Hard to say.
I don't even know if it's going to be his fault. Like, he sounds
Has
like
there
a
ever
pro.
been-
He
Has there
sounds
ever
like
been a good Aquaman?
Right?
It's not a high bar to hurdle.
Yeah.
Why didn't they get him to play Lobo?
I
Why did they make Aquaman look like Lobo?
don't
I don't know,
know.
but that would be great.
Wouldn't that have been
Holy
way
crap.
better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, why don't we just scrap this, don't even release it? We're going to put Justice League with Lobo.
You want to
Yeah.
blow Marvel away? Start doing shit like that.
Yeah.
Holy
You
cow.
make him Lobo? It would have been
It
fucking
would've been
awesome.
That would have been fantastic.
Yeah, I think that's the way you would want it. I think if you really wanted to compete with Marvel, go with your
That's
lesser
another
known
thing Marvel
characters.
did.
Yeah.
The Avengers, I mean, while people knew the word and were somewhat familiar with them, not as quite as beloved as the Justice League characters are.
Exactly.
So Marvel was able to come from a place of like, hey, check out these cool people. Oh,
Yeah.
you like them now. Now look what we do with them.
Yeah, but
Right.
Marvel
we all
didn't
have
even
our.
Marvel didn't even use the original Avengers.
I
Like,
understand that. That's not the point I'm trying to make.
but I'm just saying, like, they had that to go on. If you took characters that weren't in Justice League and put them in Justice League, I think more people would have noticed.
Yeah, but you could have just made a different movie. I mean, they're doing well
agree.
with TV.
They're doing great
Yeah.
on the
Lesser
TV.
known
Doing amazing on the
characters.
TV.
Yeah. And I think that's where you're right. You took these characters that aren't as well known because Marvel had sold off the well known
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
So they're just like, well, we'll make an Iron Man movie.
And it
I don't know about
fucking
you
worked.
guys. I didn't read an Iron Man comic one. I never read any.
Oh, I
did.
had.
Did
I
you?
had.
Not
Yeah.
many,
Yeah.
but I did.
I didn't really read. I read some Avengers
And
comics,
he
and,
was
Iron
like
Man
one
was
of
in
my
them.
low-key favorites when I was growing up. Like when somebody's like, "Hey, what are your favorite comics?" I wouldn't rattle them off, but like if I'm sitting at home, like, "Oh man, I really love Iron Man."
I thought he looked cool.
Yeah,
I'll say that much. I thought he's
I
a
will
cool
say-
looking character, but I just never owned an Iron Man comic book by itself.
I read some Iron Man books because of Guardians of the Galaxy. That was my
Okay.
transition into Iron Man because Iron Man was in the Guardian comic books.
Okay.
So that was my, who's this guy?
Yeah.
So I did enjoy them, and that was part of my big reason when Iron Man was coming out. I was like, oh, man, Robert Downey Jr.? That's perfect.
Yeah. When
Perfect.
The casting, I was like, man, you nailed
Unbelievable.
it.
Perfect. And a lot of people were like, no. And I'm like, have you read Iron Man? He is Iron Man. Like, he is
Yeah.
Tony Stark. Like,
I mean,
they're the same person.
I didn't read it, but I knew about the Demon in the Bottle
Yeah.
storyline.
Yeah,
I mean, Marvel had guts back then.
they did. They could afford to. Because it
Well,
was
it was
either
just-
hit or miss. And
Yeah, it was the 70s and 80s when they did
Right.
that kind of stuff. So I
Yeah.
mean, you just did stuff, and I mean, yeah, they had guts back then. They're maybe they're better now. I don't. I haven't liked a Marvel book in a while. They're just not great right now.
yeah,
It's too bad.
I'll stick to their movies
Yeah, they're doing great in the movies
and their Netflix shows.
and the Netflix shows I like. So I guess the Punisher. There's been no news on it
none.
Not for a minute. It's
because
it's
of the
been a
Las
hot minute.
Vegas shooting.
Yeah,
Marvel,
Yeah, that's
they
right.
all decide, yes, we will hold off on this.
which I think was good, but makes me really sad.
I know. I'm like, well,
No, it's the right move.
It's the right
the
move.
right move. It
'cause
totally is.
you know what? Once it's on Netflix, it's going to get watched.
Of course.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
if it's as excellent as his portrayal was during Daredevil season 2, they'll be just fine.
You mean Punisher season 1 featuring Daredevil season 2?
Yeah. That's what I called it, the Punisher. I'm like,
Right.
we got to get back to watching the Punisher.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, we got to watch the Punisher. No, it's Daredevil.
Like, no.
Nope, it's the
Stop.
Punisher.
We all know what scenes we're waiting for.
We finally got it. I've been waiting for this because
Because like, as much
that was
as
a character I fell in love with when I saw the comic book.
Yeah.
I got
a lot of people that way.
Man,
Yeah.
when I read it, I was like, I didn't know comics could do this. This is so much
Yeah.
better than what I knew.
and it's what I wanted to, because like it stinks. I mean, I like Thomas Jane as Punisher, but it was a very like family friendly.
I could do
There's
without
some
it.
jokes.
He looked like Frank Castle to me.
Yeah,
He had the look.
Now, did
I think Warzone was
did
better.
you hear that we are
Warzone
getting the
was
Punisher van in the Netflix series?
Yeah, I heard.
Yes.
What? Okay.
Ooh.
I was very excited. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah.
It's so arbitrary and pointless, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it's like, yes, the Punisher van.
Yeah. He's got a van.
Yeah. And I mean, I think this is just fine. Like, holding off because of this shooting stuff, it's not going to hurt the show. As soon as it comes out, people are going to flock to watch it.
Yeah.
It was smart. I mean, it's sad for the people who are waiting for it, but I think it's just fine.
I'm surviving.
Yeah.
I'd like to see more, but you know what? I'm going to watch it when it comes out.
Yeah.
I've been kind of staying away from a lot of trailers and things just because
They become very spoilery.
they have. And I'm like, I don't want this to be ruined for
It's
me.
to the
So I
point
kind
now
of stopped
where
watching
I'm only going
gore
to watch
stuff.
a trailer if I'm on the fence about something.
I feel like the new Star Trek trailer gives away a lot. Which I don't know
Is
if
it
you
a
guys
movie or
watched
a
it-
show or-
the movie or Star Wars. Sorry, the new Star Wars trailer.
Oh, I was
yeah,
all over
yeah.
that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I had
I
to
feel
watch
like-
that because it was an official
Star
trailer
Trek?
too.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry. It's because I've been trying to find the show, and you have to buy the fucking CBS app for
I
it.
heard they said "fuck" in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
heard
heard
that
after
too.
like episode 4, it's just like, what's happening? What's going on?
Well, that's very Star Trek, so that's fine.
Watch the Orville. It's a way better option.
Is it good?
Oh man, I love it.
Okay.
All right.
It's like watching Star Trek, but with modern jokes and references just randomly thrown in.
Okay.
It's
All right.
great. It's wonderful.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna cry during the next Star Wars movie. I already know.
Okay.
I already know.
I'm looking forward to
I
the
wanted-
movie.
I wanted
Not
to-
you
Yep.
crying, but
No.
I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to.
I'm kind of looking forward to that too. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Man, Princess Leia, come on.
It's gonna be. Yeah, I have very high hopes for it. Yeah. Yeah, I actually was on the phone with AT&T for hour number 3.
Yes. I was following this
Man.
saga on Twitter.
Man. So yeah, I'm just going on and on with them. They finally gave me my wishes. Like, just replace the phone. They sent me 2 phones. I'm like, dude, I just want one. Now I got to send this back to you. God damn it. Okay.
Right.
Return to sender. So, anyway, yeah, I was on a Twitter tirade that night. But
Oh,
I was
yes.
like, but Monday Night Football's on, and I'm like, oh, wait, that Star Wars trailer's about to come on,
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
And I go in, and they just had the Stormtroopers hit the field. I'm like, pause. All right. I at least have this to look forward to.
Right.
And I watched it a few times.
Yeah.
And I was like, yep, this is cool.
I'm so excited.
Hit up my old boss at work, and I'm like, so yeah, I'm about to come back from break, but I had to tell you something. So that Star Wars trailer, yep, bought my tickets already.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yep.
Done and done.
Yep.
So
I still have to buy mine, but I'll be buying them very soon.
I still have to get my Thor tickets.
So do I.
So are we going to go see that somewhere?
Yeah,
I-
I'm not going to the dinosaur.
You're
thing.
not doing this. Okay.
No, I already did that.
I know, but
It was fun.
I was like, are we gonna have to like
No.
work around that and do
No.
the midnight showing?
No. We'll go to the regular one.
All
So
right.
we have to figure it out. We could do like AMC at Awatuki.
Yeah. Sounds good. There's 7 o'clock showing.
Yeah, for Thor, November 2nd.
Oh, you're
Dia
talking
de
about like
los Muertos.
Thursday night?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thursday.
I haven't decided my travel plans yet. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
leaving
down.
the next morning, so
Yeah, me too. Because I only booked Friday and Saturday night.
same.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd like to see the 7 o'clock, and yeah, we're just.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to go to Roars and Pours, it's a better night than the night that I went
Yeah.
because Sam Adams was there the night that I went, and Huss Brewing is
There
there.
you go for our gift certificate contest. First and second prize, or the gift certificates. Third prize, I'll buy your movie ticket to that showing.
There you
Yeah.
Come see
Perfect.
Thor with everybody.
go. Come see Thor with us.
We'll be the happy nerdy people.
Yeah.
Clapping.
I'll buy your ticket, but you're getting us popcorn.
There you go.
Agreed.
So yeah, either AMC or we could do Alamo Draft House.
That's true too.
They have really cool pint glasses.
They
there
do
that
have.
night.
Yeah.
Right, 80s
That's
style
so-
Thor.
that's
It's
so far away,
I know.
though.
So I'm like, Awachuki's fine. Or even isn't Stapley in the '60s? Didn't they convert
The
that one?
AMC. Yeah. Well, it's an AMC.
That's what. Yeah, same with Awachuki. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
an
yeah.
AMC
Oh,
because
okay,
I want to
yeah.
get the reserve seat.
Yeah, they have they have beer and stuff too.
I like my Harkins stuff.
I love
but-
Harkins,
but-
but
I I want to reserve seats.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess around with this. Or does Cinemark do reserve seats?
They
or?
do. Cinemark
Okay.
does reserve seats as well, but they do not have alcohol, which is
I don't need
fine.
it that night.
I don't need alcohol
I
for it, but
I actually don't even want it that night because I'm going to be driving the next day.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, you know what? I'm fine.
we'll see who has the best seating option, and then we'll post
Okay.
where we're watching it.
Yeah.
Because then we
should
go to
look
the Brass Tap after, and I can get drizzled.
before driving to Tucson the next day.
Well, that's the next day.
You're younger than I am.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I'm still a baby. Not really. Not really. Hangovers happen now. It sucks.
I've never been able to. Whenever people are like, "Oh yeah, I'm just not as young." Like even in my 20s, like I never was too well off the next day.
Oh, I've had many of people ask me, "Where the fuck do you put it? You're too small."
Yeah.
I don't know.
However, I am better off than I know a lot of people are because I know I've
Yeah.
gone into the work the next day and I don't see the people that I was with.
Right.
I'm like, huh.
That's that small
They're like-
victory right
they're
there.
Like, how did you make it in? I'm like, dude.
Like, I want to.
I can't let that be my reason for missing.
Yeah, I
work.
need to make
Like,
my
it-
money, man. I need my
yeah,
money.
I can't let that be. So
I've never called out of work because of being hungover,
no,
ever.
Never.
And I've had some doozies where I've gotten to work and I'm like, nope, this is a mistake.
yep,
Well, I'm here now.
yeah,
Yay!
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm here.
I plan it better now.
That's
like,
good.
I won't get completely trashed the day before I have to go to work.
Right.
And I won't get completely trashed after Thor because a 2-hour drive hungover is not fun.
No, not even a little bit.
Nope. And then you're going to Tucson, which already makes you want to. I mean, yeah, Tucson
Yay,
Comic-Con.
Tucson!
There is an A&W at the rest stop on the way, which I
There is.
cannot
There
wait to
is.
stop at.
There is.
There is that.
I'm excited.
Might be the highlight of my trip.
Nope, it's
Nope.
Comic-Con.
Comic-Con. If
You-
I
You're
get
gonna
to,
have fun.
You underestimate how much I love A&W.
Guess so.
I want to take maroon and gold paint for a certain letter
Why don't you
on a mountain.
you keep that shit on that side of the table?
You like U of A?
Yeah. My brother graduated there.
Disgusting.
Oh.
I went
One
to
of the reasons
ASU.
Jersey Jen will hate you.
I know. I miss her.
I know.
I hope she's having fun.
Congratulations, Jersey Jen, on the new job.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Things look awesome in San Francisco. I'm
I know.
jealous.
I see all the pictures she posts. I'm like,
Apparently she has chickens.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a picture of her huge cock. Nice
Yep.
cock, Jersey Jen.
It-
Nice cock.
Is in true form.
5-star Jen.
Yeah. I don't know if it was her cock, but just took a
There was
picture
one
of it.
involved.
There was one involved.
Yeah. It wasn't flaccid.
Nope.
That was. I'm jealous of a lot of her photos.
Yeah,
She
it's
posts
pretty
stuff,
cool.
and I'm just like, oh man.
Pretty awesome.
I wish I could afford to just move there and hope to find a job and
Right?
live life.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, one of my paychecks here isn't even like a month's worth of rent
Yeah.
and a closet there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's depressing.
So
Yep.
life's good.
So
Yeah.
life's good. I guess we'll be here. See
Yeah.
you in wherever. No, but really, come check us out at Tucson Comic-Con. We're gonna
Absolutely.
have a lot of fun. We like Frank and Mandy and I have said, even if you just come and just chat with us and say hi, we appreciate it.
Absolutely.
When this comes out, we'll be 2-3 weeks away. 3 weeks.
1 week away.
1 week away.
No,
Yeah. No,
2 weeks away.
2 weeks away.
That's what I thought.
1 week away from me moving.
Yeah.
2 weeks away
There you
from.
go. Yeah.
I'm very
Oh
excited.
man, things are.
It's
a
a
lot
good thing
of
you got a
changes.
nice, relaxed schedule these days. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Right, man.
Nothing going on.
Nothing going on whatsoever. Yeah. And me drinking more caffeine. That's a great idea. Anyway, thanks for listening, everybody. Hope you all have a good one.
Tucson, baby.
See you in Tucson.
Bye.
There was a man with a gun in his hand as smoke just filled his nose, wearing a smile from the death of a child while blood splattered his clothes. One single tear from the man standing near is just what had to be done. Not just a game, but escape his only son. And now we go from here and tell his mother fair. Now all he has is his memories of his sickened child, always begging please, just do it now, take care of me, I'm all you have, now set me free. Now mommy dear, set down your drink, and don't you lay your hands on me, you've never been that good to me, thank God I had my daddy. And why didn't you once then try to save him? No baby boy with ability to be anything that he wants to be, but by the age of his early teens, one small lump altered everything. What was this about master plans? As he lay his head onto his hands, it was said, what's done is done. Shattered family with 3 minus 1. A happy day. Her love was on its way. It was a happy day. Her love was on its way.
Subscribe and download back episodes of Maskerpiece Theater at abnormalentertainment.com/Maskerpiece Theater. Search Maskerpiece Theater on Facebook. Email Masked Blogster at maskedblogster@gmail.com. And don't forget to hashtag tweet your tits at Masked Blogster. And for more podcasts, books, comics, blogs, and videos, head to abnormalentertainment.com.
You've been listening to the Abnormal Entertainment Network.